sounds
Wait,
about
you stole a what now?
A diamond-encrusted PlayStation controller. I don't know why that was what I grabbed
right. Damn.
out of
Sounds like the
everything.
worst thing you could steal in a dream.
Right?
Like, I don't know, you could steal like the Mona Lisa and put that in your gaming room, and then when people are like, "Yo, I see you're streaming there. Is that the fucking Mona Lisa?" And you'd be like, "Yeah, it is. It's a lot smaller in person, but someone has to protect it from these soup thieves."
I want the Mona Lisa, but she's really thick.
Auto-tune is crazy.
The thick Lisa.
The thick Lisa. Wait, you said the auto tune. Did something fuck up my voice?
Yeah, you've been like boycotted this entire time.
I feel like Daft Punk.
This is great.
Are you recording right now?
Yes, we are.
Damn.
I love it. Guys, I was looking at my voice mod, and it said to me that Rismus is over.
It said to me.
Send to me.
You gotta say that again, but draw out the me.
And it said to me that Rismus is over.
I suddenly feel much more inclined to listen to whatever you say.
New Dungeon Master life hack has just dropped.
God, what is going on?
Damn.
Don't worry, Daft Punk is our DM tonight.
That's starring Daft Punk. Oh!
Oh, that'd be great. But anyway, hello everyone, and welcome back to One Piece D&D Dungeons and Devilfruits. My child is in the background, complaining about Furbies, probably. And with me, as always, is our captain, Akisu Blackburn, played by Mika. I always get your name wrong.
You're fired immediately.
Yeah, you should know by now.
Oh,
We need a new DM.
no!
You should.
All right, and
I don't know how to do that.
we have the ship's Dr. Snyder, played by Scrim Bimbus.
Hello!
Hey, Mr.
Okay.
Bimbus.
Hello!
Your beanie.
Dude, I am down to call him Mr. Bimbus all the time now. And then we have our shipwright Chibiusa, played by Sienna. And Tonga Wirio, played by my awesome co-host Sam. How y'all doing?
We're back, baby.
Bro, it's been too long. There's like a holiday season, and then like
We're back.
technical
Dinosaurs
difficulties.
in New York.
It's like Christmas or something now.
We haven't done
It
D&D yet, and
is.
it's the week of Christmas, and we're like, actually, we have time.
Isn't it that ironic though? You know? Crazy stuff. But where last we left off, you guys were like in a storm, and shit got crazy. You escaped an island. There was, there was a big ol' attack by a sea king. Y'all sent that thing packing.
You almost killed that thing, man. I want to fight it again.
Dude, the sushi on a sea king. That's got to be like better than like prime rib or like yellowfin
That would go
tuna.
crazy.
You finish our boat, we can start selling Sea King soup.
Sea king soup. That sounds good. I'd eat that. And you guys managed to find your way to what you don't know the name of it, but I do, so I'll just kind of throw it out there for everybody. The Boulder Break Atoll, a small island that is just covered with all these little crags and rocks, and just the entire waters around it, extremely dangerous, but y'all managed to navigate your way in there.
Hmm.
And
I believe I don't want to cut you off, but I believe last time we set up like a little camp, sort of, so we could get like a short rest or something like that.
Yeah, like you guys managed to bring the ship in, and you're on the land now. Ship's parked. The Boulder Break Atoll is an isolated little island with its jagged cliffs and towering rock formations, harsh swirling sea currents around the area. So not too many people going to be harassing you while you're here. The navigation's pretty hard to get into. But without further ado,
Didn't we get like a newspaper or something?
yes, you
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
we left
You
off.
you got a letter.
We just got a
We
letter.
just got a letter.
We just got a
Got a letter.
We just got a
We just got a
letter.
letter. I wonder
I
who
wonder
it's from.
who it's from.
I need to pull that up real quick. I had forgotten about it because I was just kind of scrambling to get
Trust
things
me,
together.
I never forget.
That is
That's what-
not true.
It was just lying.
That
Sorry,
is-
let me rephrase. I never forgot that.
There you go.
This is why you're the captain.
I have an idea of what's on that letter, and I want to know.
All right, let me see where I put the. I have it in my notes here because I popped it in the drive so I wouldn't forget. And then I think I also sent it to Chibiusa.
Yeah, she's known this whole time and hasn't told me shit.
Really?
Damn.
She's held on to the newspaper this whole time and didn't. That's some trustworthiness right there.
Politics is very-
Trustworthy. Remember.
Oh wait, if that's the case, then it's in the Discord. Sienna, do you want to read some of the top headlines?
Alright. Identified it.
And I'm totally not just saying that because I can't seem to find any of my shit.
Alright, it says, new pirate power arises. The Thundertail fleet claims Swallowtail. In a shocking twist, Woodrow the Thundertail has seized control of the Swallowtail Island, dethroning both Zoo and Timeman pirates captains in a brutal, bloody takeover. Declaring himself the new power of the region, Woodrow has railed all the pirates on the island to his side under the banner of the Thundertail Pirates. With Swallowtail buried in fierce blizzard, rumored to be of his own making, Dr. Vegapunk speculates that the blizzard will not let up anytime soon. Citizens and rivals, pirate crews alike, wonder if Woodrow has unlocked a dangerous new ability with the feared dance powder. North Blue Marines will be on high alert.
Well, shit.
A bastard.
He stole our street cred.
That
We
fat
gotta
beaver
find him
fuck.
and beat his beaver ass.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm just gonna kind of like shake my head at him. I'm just like, should have fucking killed him when we had the chance.
We were so close too.
He's too slippery.
I hate him so much.
All that beaver grease.
You goddamn greasy beaver.
By the time we're done, there'll be one less greasy beaver in the world.
You'll get what's coming to him.
That's right.
I'm gonna kick him in his beaver teeth.
My wife is giving me the dirtiest look. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That
Greasy
beaver fuck.
You gotta say the most sussy things now, just to like make her suspicious.
I am never telling my learners about you.
You can't. Yeah, don't tell the kids that at the school that your husband has a D&D podcast where we talk about greasy beavers.
You're banned. You're banned.
That's probably a good thing.
You'd probably be doing these children a favor.
Honestly, I didn't realize she's like, oh yeah, my husband's got a YouTube channel. Why are you saying this to children?
I mean, kids worse. Kids watch way worse shit than what we spit.
Oh, dude, I hear racial slurs coming out of the Fortnite machine all the time.
Oh, Fortnite machine.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, I think I would. Yeah, after man, in the
Bastard stole our
time
thunder.
in the time that we were you know, like way in, like setting up camp and stuff, I would have like checked the area water to see like what the fishing was like, and if we can get anything while we're here.
All right, give me a check.
Hey, if you think
Yeah.
about it,
That'd be the fuck.
now we have an opportunity to go unnoticed and
Yeah,
cause havoc.
This
True.
is true. He's the Thundertail stole your thunder.
And we do get a short rest or a long rest, right?
You get a long rest.
A long rest. Ooh.
Yeah, y'all were at sea, but like, hey,
Okay, there we go. All right. So what am I rolling in?
Survival.
Perception? Survival. Oh, that makes sense.
Either perception or survival, whichever's better for you.
I got a 15.
All right. So you go into the water and you notice that the jagged rocky area is actually just brimming with fish. These waters haven't been fished very well. And as you look around at all the sharp, jagged rocks in the area, it's no wonder why.
Okay.
Not a problem for us.
So there's kind of like what is it called when like isolated waters have just kind of been like left to like breeding, and there's like a overpopulation. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. Like it's just brimming.
Okay,
Like
cool.
you're used to well-fished areas, and this is just like
Yeah.
this is
underfished.
stuff. Yeah, underfished.
Mhm.
We'll go with that.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
imagine
a
like
term.
I would be like caught off guard initially, and I'm like, whoa, okay, all right. Take stock of everything I see.
Yeah, you find like little there's tons of tide pools in the area. So like just a little walk around the jagged well, you couldn't exactly call it a beach because it's like mostly rock,
Right.
but like just a little walk around the area. You see all these little tide pools with like little sea stars and sea urchins and other little fish that are just kind of caught up in the pools.
Awesome. Yeah, just I want to try to catch as much as I can, I guess.
All right. For catching, whatever you roll, you're going to basically be catching like double what you normally would catch.
Oh, sick. Okay.
So,
I
so
think I
y'all
do
can like really
have-
stock up on provisions.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll go and use my fisherman's tools.
I'll even give you advantage with that, just because like it's
Hey.
just so much going on in the area.
Nat 20, baby!
Okay, so as you're fishing and just like there's just so much going around, you just kind of like look over to Rory and like he kind of like gives you a knowing nod and he runs back with a barrel.
Nice. Yeah, okay, so you guys are gonna kind of see, like, I'm gonna dive in the water. I'll, like, pop my head up and I'm like, this shit is bumping out here. And then I'm gonna kind of, like, blow up. I'm gonna become, like a lure for the fish. And I want them to kind of, like, just flock around me. And then I'm just gonna have, like, Rory, like, throw a net. But, like, at me. But, like, just kind of, like, you know, captures money.
Yeah, so like you just fill the barrel up, no problem. And like
Hell
this is
yeah.
easily like a few weeks worth of fish right here.
Hell yeah.
And Rory's just like in complete awe because like he's seen fishing, but like he's never seen fishing this good. Like,
Right.
Mr. Tonga, this is amazing. I've never seen this many fish outside of a market.
Well, we're at least not going hungry while we're here.
That's for sure.
We got fish for days.
I guess I'll start a fire. Fresh cooked? That's the way to go. Meanwhile, with everybody else at the camp, Chibi's got the newspaper kind of like going through it. Is there any other articles that you want to read out to everybody? Or is everyone still kind of like stuck on the
bitch?
yeah, that Woodrow fella?
I just love if Chibi was like, good. And just keeps the newspaper to herself.
There's 2 more articles.
I remember putting a few articles on there.
There's secret meeting of the warlords of the sea leaked, and mysterious phenomena reported in the calm belt.
In the what?
Meeting, you say?
The calm
Seriously, the
belt.
warlords?
Interesting.
Does it say where?
Yeah, it says an anonymous source has reported a sudden emergency gathering of the warlords of the sea taking place at an undisclosed location. While details are scarce, rumors suggest that the topic at hand could be an escalation of pirate activity in the North Blue or an imminent threat that has the world government on edge. Observers are speculating wildly, is a powerful new pirate on the rise, or is this connected to the recent troubles in the Grand Line? Either way, the warlords seem usually on edge. And some wonder if this meeting will impact their shaky alliances.
I'm like dragging this barrel up while you're like reading out loud. I'm like, you're really causing a ruckus, huh?
Hear ye, hear ye.
She's the town crier. Then Tilda's just kind of like leaning off to the side on like a little on a fallen log, and she's just like, huh. It really does seem like the Great Pirate Era has really kicked off these past few years. I swear, one man dies and everybody wants to be a pirate.
Everybody claims glory and funds.
Yeah, because being
Everyone
a
wants
pirate is the best.
great life and, legends attached to their name, blah, blah, blah.
And then like Gordy's just like, it is. And now that thing's scared off, maybe resuming the old pirate life wouldn't be so bad.
Pirate Gordy!
Oh, you're not as scared anymore, huh? Think you could take him again?
I mean, not me myself, but if
Of course not.
train up a little and had the right crew. That being said,
Naturally.
with all due respect, Captain Akisu, would you allow me to join your crew?
Oh!
What kind of skills you got?
Well, I do a lot of things. I can fish. I did captain my own crew previously. I'm no slouch in a fight that doesn't involve a sea king. Put a man in front of me, and I'll put a bullet in his head.
Hey, I like that.
All right, you're hired, but you better show your worth.
Oh, I will. And now I have to put together a character sheet for him that's
Yeah.
attacks and shit.
Fuck! I didn't think.
I didn't think this far ahead.
I knew I wanted
I
to
asked to
join.
join.
but-
I didn't think you would really let me join.
No, that was just one of the. I hadn't put together his little thing properly. Like I have a stat block for him around here somewhere.
For now, you could just be like, he shoot gun.
He shoot gun.
Pew pew.
All right.
Q.
Well, it seems like I wonder where they got their source for the warlords. That'd be
Yeah, I kind of want to go crash the party, but it doesn't say where it's at.
Maybe we could, like, if we manage to kind of like catch the tail end of one of these warlord ships.
How would we find it? A warlord ship?
Well, there is word of there being at least one warlord in the North Blue.
Are we in the North Blue?
Yes.
Yes, we're in the North Blue.
And
how would we track it down?
Well, she's got a sizable fleet. That's not going to be so easily moved. And at the end of the day, there's only one good way into the Grand Line, and that's Reverse Mountain. If we got there fast enough, well, we might be able to be there. Well, I'd imagine all the typical trade routes are going to be all in an uproar after Swallowtail.
We don't even know where we are right now, though.
Best be figuring that out, I suppose. Or perhaps there's a town or something.
A village or something.
Wait, didn't we see an island?
We're on an island, Mika.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I thought we were still on the ship.
Oh, fuck.
Captain's been drinking.
I don't know about the captain, but the DM has.
Oh,
There once
Pop
was a
clock
ship
somewhere.
You see. All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to do with the island, explore, or like get your ship going? Or...
I mean, okay, so are we on like a beach? Is there like a forest or something? Like
you do see some trees kind of off in the distance a little bit. Like it's kind of like less of a beach and more just like gravelly and rocky with like big ol' like slab areas of just hard rock. But there does appear to be trees and forest as you go further in.
Okay.
Alongside, there's just like, as you look up and down the coast, you see narrow coves and caves.
Okay, here's an idea. What if we had Chibi? Who else is stealthy? Take Chibi, maybe Big Joe, and like my familiar or something, and like scout the nearby like forest, and then we can scout like a cave or something. That might be a good idea.
Okay.
I don't know. Who else is like stealthy and fast?
I mean, I could try. I have a door.
That is true.
He does have a door.
Can you keep up with Chibi here?
Maybe not. Now that you say that, I doubt my abilities.
I would hate this under by herself, but at the same time, who's gonna fucking capture it? Like,
I already left. I'm gone.
yeah, you're already gone. As soon as I was like scout the forest, you were like, okay.
I can do that.
You have a DnD, right? So you can call if you need.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, so I'll summon my familiar, and I'll just like gesture for it to stay with you, and it'll just kind of like sit on your shoulder.
All right. So Chibi starts kind of like making a dash and just exploring through the island. Give me a perception check.
Can my familiar give her advantage?
Not
With the action?
No, not really. No.
Dang it.
It seems
Do we
like
have Big Joe with us? 15?
You do have Big Joe with you, yes. It's kind of like he just kind of nuzzles your hand a little bit.
I'm gonna give him a kiss.
Big Joe is going off.
And Big Joe just kind of like licks you back.
Big Joe digivolves too.
Bigger Joe. Lion
Biggest Joe.
Still can't believe that shit worked. Hell yeah.
Giga Joe.
Joe. Giga Joe. All right, so, I see you already made the check.
15.
With a 15, it doesn't take you long to kind of traverse the island, and as you kind of like, you're looking around, up, down, and every which way, you do notice like these rather large eagle-looking birds just kind of circling overhead, as well as like the tree line is actually rather thin, and it seems like these birds are circling more and more around you. And as you pass some of the trees, you see more and more boulders and larger just stone structures. And kind of like moving further and further in island, you notice what kind of resembles a road. Like imagine if you had come across like an old Roman kind of road, like just like a big old stone laden path.
I'll follow it.
And as you follow the path, you find yourself going further and further inland. At this point, you can't really see much of the ocean anymore, just because of all the environment.
Yeah.
And the path kind of like leads you further through like it just zigzags between all these giant jagged rocks. And as you pass like this particularly large jagged rock, you notice a incredibly large structure, which at first from further away it seemed kind of like a mountain, but upon closer inspection, it kind of looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Is there like a doorway?
As you kind of look around, you see like various kind of like towers and pillars, like it kind of like all framing up this large double set door.
Do keep in mind, while you have my familiar with you, it can fly. You can talk to me through it. I can see through it.
Upon closer inspection of this facility, you see that various parts from the outside appear to be kind of collapsed in certain areas and very overgrown with like vines and tree roots.
Can I tell like how long I think it's been since it's been built?
Let's see. Give me an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Maybe a history check? Yeah, let's go with history.
A 9.
You aren't sure, but except for one thing, whatever this is old. Like old.
Ooh.
Is the path like completely empty now? Like to this point?
Yeah, it's ended up at the these ruins. The birds that you had seen earlier are circling lower and closer to you now.
I guess I'll call to Tonga and tell them that there's a giant statue memorial here.
Yeah, can I look through the eyes of my familiar? So
Yeah.
I can like, and then I think I should be able to like, everyone else will see like my eyes go like a white hue. And then I'll try to describe what I see to everyone else as well.
All right. And as you're describing this, like Rory's just like, you mean to tell me that there's ancient ruins on this island? Rory's excited.
It sounds fun.
I just kind of nod.
Can we check it out? Can we check it out?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I think we should check it out together.
I'll tell
Just
you, like,
in-
there's a path that you can come all the way to the
Hmm.
ruins.
Okay.
Gordy looks to you. He's just like, with all due respect, I'll sit this one out. The last time I invaded some ancient ruins, that necklace and the Sea King chasing after me. Well, the last thing I do not want to repeat.
Understand.
I'll watch the ship.
But if there's chances to find treasure like that, you bet we're in.
It's gonna be slow, kind of breaking back into the rhythm of things.
Kind of pat him on the shoulder. Take your time. No rush. But when you're ready, be ready.
You'll be the first to know.
I'm gonna kind of have my familiar like fly up off of your shoulder and begin to kind of like make its way back to us so that it can lead us back to you. And then I guess we'll get ready to meet her there.
Okay, Tonga, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check for your familiar.
Okay. So straight dexterity?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just want it to be known that I am skipping.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
Seven.
That's dangerous.
your familiar flies back, and partway through, you lose all connection to it.
Ah, shit.
And just you
Do I
feel
see
kind
what
of
happened?
you feel kind of a jolt as like you go to check on it, and all you can see is this massive bird ripping and tearing
Oh.
at it.
I was just like, oh, okay. So not flying is probably a good idea. I'm just gonna kind of look at everyone else, kind of like, watch out for the birds. They might be a problem.
All right. Rory just pulls out one of his pistols.
Let's try to stay under the trees if we can. I wouldn't mind checking them out a little bit.
Oh, the trees?
Just like keep eyes on the sky, see if any of the birds, you know.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Okay.
All
10.
right. So you see like one in the immediate area, and in the distance, you kind of like see kind of like about a mile or two away. You just kind of like see like a little bit of a haze that like it just kind of like a circly bit like
Mm.
it kind of looks like when seagulls at sea or off in the distance are just kind of like circling something.
Right.
You can't quite make it out. Like It might be birds, it might not.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. I just kind of make a note of that as we walk.
You guys get closer and closer. And Chibi, I'm gonna have you you see these birds kind of like circling over ahead. And like what's your AC?
40.
Okay, let me just there's my dice. Okay, so one swoops down at you, seemingly out of nowhere, and like as it does, you hear it coming with just like the sharp way it's cutting through the air, and you just dodge nimbly out of the way with little effort, as it just kind of like scoops up and scratches at the ground before flying back up.
Can I try to shoot it? My arrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll to hit. All right. What'd you roll?
She's working on it.
Wow, okay. Did she click the attack button?
I think she's looking for a weapon.
It has been a while, like for all of us.
Sorry.
Like her what? Wait, what happened?
I don't remember what to click. You want to use your short bow, right?
Yeah.
It's in. If
You
you go to
have-
the chat, you
you
just gotta press
Daggers in
attack.
your claws too. Oh yeah, and then you go back to the chat. And fucking-
11.
All right, so you just reacted quickly. You whip out your bow, knock an arrow to it, and you fire, and it just misses the bird by inches.
Can I try?
Back for just a sec.
We're not there yet.
Oh, my bad.
And you just hear this this massive bird with like a 10-foot wingspan just screech at you as the arrow flies by.
Are the other birds reactive with the bird attack?
Yes.
Oh.
And they're all just kind of like circling more fiercely now. There's
I'm gonna run back
There's like
to
4 of
wherever they are. Run down the path.
probably
Full
the best
fucking
idea.
sprint.
To be fair, she is a bunny girl being attacked by big ol' eagles.
I am
Hell
trying.
yeah.
Big birdie.
Yeah, they see you and they're like, ooh.
Yeah, so Chibi just breaks into a full-on sprint, which we already know is like ungodly fast.
It's like what, like 90, 100 feet or whatever?
Yeah, so she's just off, and like the birds are keeping pace with her, like with the occasional like she's too fast for them to reliably attack, so they're just like kind of keeping up.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys are kind of like following the road that you found leading to the ruins, in the distance you kind of see a white figure dashing towards you with like various birds just kind of like swooping down and around her.
Oh shit.
And what started as merely 4 birds has now multiplied to at least 8 birds.
Oh fuck.
Because like more are just kind of like, ooh, prey.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, so as I see Chibi sprinting, and so we like clearly see the birds. We don't like roll for it or anything.
Yeah, you clearly see these birds. Picture the scene where in Pirates of the Caribbean where Captain Jack's being just chased by a crowd of cannibals or whatever. It's like that, but with eagles.
Gotcha. All right. I mean, if we have a moment to prepare here, I just want to cast mage armor on myself.
Yeah, I'll give you one round to do prep before you enter in this.
Yeah,
You're
that's fine. I'll
decent.
just keep being kept that. It's cool.
Everybody, ready up! Incoming.
Ooh. I wonder what these will taste like when Tonga cooks them.
I'm already thinking about it.
Is there chicken in this universe?
Yes.
There is now.
Oh, I'm getting my stomach ready. That's weird.
You just see
Because he,
Asusu
because he
loosen
said
her
ready
belt.
up. It was a joke.
I'm getting my
I like to
Getting
talk
my
about it for a
stomach
second.
ready.
I'm like,
That's so funny.
all I really gotta do to ready up is grab a slingshot.
Loosens the belt.
We
a
got to
notch.
get you like a.
We got to
like
make
a
space
sword.
for all this bird. All right.
He's pulling out like a big ass sword would be so
Mother
crazy.
Other help.
All right. Oh, I forgot about that. I did have a map. Yay for me. But anyway. Two. I didn't have any bird tokens on here. Pictures.
How many birds do we see?
You see about 8 of them.
Okay.
I'm trying to find a token to put out there. Yeah, that. No, that's not right. That's too much. I don't want skyfish. Oh, that'll work. So I'm just gonna drag out a few of these tokens here.
I guess you should.
Yeah, just for
Oh, we
combat
don't have-
reasons.
we don't have
You're
a
in a
map.
relatively open area.
Right. Oh, okay. So theater of the mind here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
For this one, because like I hadn't planned on you fighting right here. Things just kind of
Oh
happen.
boy.
Could be like that.
Yeah, you know how it goes. And then once you put your tokens out, we can roll for initiative.
All right.
I just know at some point, like, someone's going to get so fed up with my DMing style, watching our campaigns, just be like, get some nasty comments in the comment section. But that's okay. They can take that up with their DM. Why is Snyder so big?
I'm scaling it down.
Yeah, there we go.
But now it's
I don't know. I drag it out and then it's big.
it should be 1 by 1. It's a 0.5 scale. There we go. Oh, now you're too small.
There we go. So you do have Rory, Tilda, and Big Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
One.
Everybody else is watching the ship.
Sounds good.
There we go. Fixed it.
Yeah, nice.
Looks good. Looks good.
I have an idea.
All right.
I want to. If I get initiative first, I'm a thunderous wave. I'm gonna just fucking clap, slam a door in all their faces.
I love it.
What's the ring?
I forgot that's how that works, but I love it. It's going to say flying fish in the thing, but like eagles. You get the idea. And it rolls for initiative. With Chibi at the start.
Surprise, surprise!
Oh wait, no, not Chibi. The
Wanted the bird.
It's hard to tell which, like, what the actual order of this is.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Right? It keeps changing. Oh, you're rolling. Okay, I see.
Oh yeah, because like it has like an auto thing, but then there's just like you can just manually roll the initiative.
But yeah, it's whoever's like larger than the rest is
Yeah.
whose turn it is,
Yeah.
and it's rolling for all the. Nope. Okay.
Oh, that one.
Oh no. Well, she is being chased, so I'm just gonna leave all the eagles where they are. I don't need to roll all of them.
Yeah, they basically swarm action.
Essentially. So first up is Snyder.
Yeah, looks like it.
Sweet. Looks like I get to do what I wanted.
Yep, with the
I guess so.
initiative 21. Each other creature that you 5 feet.
There we go.
Go there.
Within 5 feet of you. So how many would you
Well,
hit
the thing
with
is,
that?
they're all in the air. Like, this isn't going to show really elevation, but just imagine they're all like anywhere from 10 to 20 feet above the ground. But still, you can get a good jump and try to thunder wave.
I mean, if you, fun fact, birds. I think birds can just die from too loud of a sound
Yeah.
because they're
Rattle
just
their
hollow
bone.
enough.
And they're gonna be like,
So that's kind of what I was going for.
All right.
oh, so you're hoping that they're like vulnerable to thunder damage. I see.
That's a very interesting idea. And Snyder, being from Sky Islands, would have that thought process.
It is true.
All right.
Oh, well, that's damage. Shit.
You gotta. Oh wait, it's dex saves for them.
Okay, it's just 20 for attack. 14.
Oh no, it's the it's Thunderwave. They have to make saves.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your save?
It's
13. I think it's 13.
12.
12.
Okay, I know it's not 12, so I'm gonna go with 13.
Okay.
So let me just roll here real quick. Got those two, and that's a what is it? Con save, dex save.
Dex save.
Fail and succeed. So you managed to catch like easily these two in front of you with just a short hop and just like the 15 feet worth of range that comes from it being that entire space above you. So you just go for the door slam.
What?
Just big ol' you hear boom as these doors slam together, and one just is gonna that was a little closer is taking the full brunt of it, and the other just like kind of like flaps away last second, taking half damage. Roll for damage.
Oop.
Oh, you roll more than 1d6.
Oh, it's just
Oh, it's thunder clap, not thunder wave.
Oh, that's what I thought too.
Well, I've decided that these things
Do
are
I have-
vulnerable because I like your reasoning. So roll another one. 'Cause normally it'd be double damage, but I think a second die would. There we go. That's 5.
I forgot that I had Thunder Wave at first level. I just saw Thunderclap and I was like, that'll work.
Would you like to do thunder wave instead?
Not either. It's fine.
Well, you could get 2 with the thunder wave, and that's really what I thought you were doing.
I can do Thunder Wave then.
All right.
Boo boo boo.
Yeah, so that'd be
This
rolling
template.
3d8.
2d8.
All right. Get them d8.
That's better.
Okay. So the first one's going to take 16 damage from that, and the other one is just going to take 8. Because vulnerable plus saving throw. And just the first one, like its eyes glaze over and it crashes to the ground. And the other one is just kind of like fluttering off in a bit of a kind of a dizzying pattern.
That's one fried chicken.
And he didn't damage the meat.
Oh, it's definitely fried.
And next up, unless you want to use a bonus action or something,
Yeah, I'm good.
the one that got away, this one just it flies off to the over this way, and it's just circling about, and it just dives right into Akisu.
What?
Making,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's attacking.
It's because I'm such a big target.
And ooh, that's a 2. So it's still dizzied from the effects of being caught in the thunder wave. So it just kind of like flies right at you and then just crashes into the ground nearby. It just kind of like flops a little bit.
Does
Aw,
it
what a dumbass.
leave her melee range?
No, it's just kind of flip flopping.
Ah, okay.
Next up, this one is going after Chibi. And I'm making an attack roll here. Why the computer have to go to sleep? Okay, Chibi does a 17 hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so gotta roll for damage. Oh, damn. That is 8 damage.
Okay.
So it just kind of like dives right at you, grazing your shoulder. You just see a loose streak of blood going across where it grazed you. And it flies right back up. Without provoking attack of opportunity. 'Cause
Ah, has flyby.
fly by eagles, naturally. And next up is Big Joe. Big Joe's not taking that lion down. He just runs, kind of like goes into his hybrid form and leaps up at this thing. And Big Joe's got some good jump distance. And he snaps his jaws at it as it just flies just out of range. He just sits there growling. All right, Tonga, you're next.
Yeah, you get him, Big Joe.
So I'm going to... Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I'll cast I'm just gonna cast Green Flame Blade. It's my cantrip.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Thundering Smite.
Oh, you're stacking it.
That way I get the little bit of the AoE with the bounce from the fire, hopefully. And I'm just gonna kind of like make like a crouch leap with both my weapons, try to hit whichever one's closest.
So you have the choice of going after the one that did the flyby on Chibi, or the one flopping next to Akisu.
I'll get the one that did the flyby on Chibi.
All right. So under our rules, what's your which is higher, your acrobatics or your athletics score?
My athletics.
Okay. What's your athletics?
14.
Okay. So with that, you'll be able to make a good 14-foot jump.
Damn. Okay. So you just see me like my blade like erupts in blue fire and then starts to like get like a white halo around it. It kind of crackles with a little bit of electricity. I'll kind of crouch down, leap, 2 swings with my head.
All right, roll to hit. Damn, that's cool.
Oh, that's 20!
Eddie crit!
Damn again.
Okay, describe the scene, Tonga, because I know that damage is good.
Alright, so the green flame blade.
Yeah, because like
That's all.
you charge this thing up with the green flame and the thunderous smite. So it's just
Alright,
like
so I'm gonna
crackling.
leap and I strike down on one of the birds and it explodes with thunderous energy. And then from that thunderous explosion, fire bounces to the closest.
Yeah, so you just see like a big ol' like a bit of the blue flame that just shoot off towards one of the others. Now,
Yeah,
I think Green Flame Blade has a distance of like 5 feet.
I think
from the initial
it's
target.
5 feet from
So,
the
but-
target that I
So
hit.
although it doesn't hit anything nearby because there's nothing close enough, it does shoot
Mhm.
off, looking really cool.
Hell yeah. And then I also need that one and anything. Oh, wait. All right, hold on. Question. If it fails the save, it does get pushed. So could I push it closer so that the fire bounces?
You know what? Let's have a save through for that. What is it?
It's a DC 13 strength.
And that's another 3. So
Nice.
I might have to switch dice. This one's just being shit today.
So, alright. So in my thought, I kind of leap and I smack it up into the cluster, and then it explodes with the thunder damage, which is 2d6.
All right. And then the green flame just kind of jumps onto this one next to Big Joe.
Yeah. So critical hit on the green flame. Oh, okay, how do I do that? It's double damage, right?
The vacuum.
Oh, why can't I? Okay, so wait, what is it? 1d4 fire damage?
It's some. No, I think. I don't know. I haven't looked at Green Flame Blade in forever. I think that's right.
If I feel target suffers the weapon's attack normal effects. Oh, okay. So it's normal damage for my weapon and then the fire.
Yeah. Fire does like its own separate.
So, crit damage with that. Okay, so 12 damage from the Kopesh. And then it's 6 fire damage equal to my spell casting mod.
Okay, so that fire damage is what's going to affect the other one.
So it's 8 fire.
Okay, so that's pretty good actually. So that 8 fire damage, just like you light the feathers of this next one on fire with a blue flame, as the first eagle just is knocked back and explodes.
Oh, and then I have to roll the 2d6 from the.
You don't have to roll.
I don't know. For the thunder smite damage.
Nah, like I knew that the stacking your weapon damage and thunderous smite was going to be a lot, and it was plus the crit. That was already significantly more than these things have for health.
Sick. All right, and then I kind of land back in the crouch, my cloak behind me.
Badass.
And then with my, I do have another, but I'm not in range here. Can I hit the one on the ground with my second attack?
That one's a little too far away.
Okay. Then I'll end my turn there.
Because like you use a good portion of your movement as you're jumping.
Can I throw a dagger at it?
Not as a bonus action.
A warning shot.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's it then. I use my action, my bonus action number.
Next is Tilda, and let's see what she's got going. She's cooking up here. There, now I can see her attacks and stuff. Okay, she's got the pistol. Okay, so what she's gonna do is she just aims at the one that's near Akisu. All right, I don't like birds, and just fires a shot. And that's a hit for a whole d6 of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's 9 damage.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It just
You
he
okay?
just pops it with it, and it's just like it's looking real weak right now. And next is Akisu. What you gonna do, Akisu?
What you gonna do, Akisu?
What you gonna do? Big lady.
Oh no,
We can't hear you, Mika. You're not pressing the thing.
Sorry, I forgot I did push to talk. I'm refreshing what I gotta do when I attack because I gotta add like 2 things to it.
Well, you take a moment. I'm going to just grab a drink. Well, more of a refill.
Shawty, what you drank? Going
I
down.
got Stone Cold Steve autism.
What?
Can I get a hell yeah? There's only 3 things I like in life: beer, trains, and avoiding social interactions.
Alright, whenever Orion gets back, I'm ready.
Alright, cool.
Nobody can step to Stone Cold.
We're back at it.
Welcome back.
You got your stuff ready?
Yeah, dog, I'm ready. I'm gonna use the bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay, and then I'll use my marksman feature lock on to do the same thing on the same guy.
Wait,
And-
my bad. That's one of the ones that I meant to delete. 'Cause,
Oh, my bad. Okay, so then I'll just do like this one over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on that one, which does an extra 1d6 damage, and then I'll also use my Marksman feature, Lock On, which does an extra 1d4 damage.
Nice.
So then I'll just load my slingshot with a regular bullet and take a shot.
All right. Roll to hit. With your
That's
bonuses,
a
that
13.
hits. All right.
Hold on, I'm not done.
She's just going to explode this thing.
7
What
damage.
bird?
Okay. If it weren't for the low rolls, you would have obliterated that thing.
I know, I got a 1 on each of the 1d6 and the 1d4.
It's just-
Damn.
dang. But still, you knock it back and it falls like 10 feet before catching itself.
Alright.
This bird is
Proper
very
spook.
disgruntled.
Oh, man,
This
we're
bird
just
is
trying
nuts.
to eat.
And next up, because I know that uses some bonus actions and jump, we got Chibi.
Alright,
DB,
I'll try
DB.
to hit this one. I don't know. The one like on top of me, I guess.
Chibi, you sound a little quiet. But I do know you wanted to attack that one.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Much better.
Yeah, I'll attack the one on top of me.
All right. She's got the bow.
It's 11 to hit.
Ooh, that's rough. That doesn't hit. So like you go to shoot, but like the angle just feels weird to you. You're used to shooting things like across or below, but shooting things above you is just it's so weird that you just can't like adjust properly. And like you clip its wing, but it just harmlessly goes right through.
That's fair. I'll then move. Right here. And that's it?
All right. Next up is Rory. And Rory's just like, all right, here we go. And he takes up
Alright.
and he just,
Sorry.
and you just see him and he's got like a pistol in one hand and a rock in the other.
My boy.
Okay, Rory, let's go.
He's like,
Yeah, you hit him with that rock.
and he sees the one that you shot at and how it's like a little unsteadied from your first shot. He's like, good setup, Chibi. And then he just takes the gun and fires a shot.
Yeah, finish him off. Finish him.
Kill that fucking rat bird.
And that's a miss. I used a different
Man,
die
Fuck.
too.
Good today.
God damn it, Rory. We need to practice some more.
That's okay, because I have a backup plan. He takes the rock and he just chucks it. Like this is a sizable rock, and he just chucks it at
Hell
the
yeah.
bird, giving
Hell yeah, Rory.
Snyder advantage.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. Way to think outside the box.
Yeah, just like as you see the rock like go by the bird,
Encouragement.
like it just startles it.
Anything Rory does, we're like, yeah, yeah.
My boy.
Let's go, Rory.
And this bird is going right into. It's actually going right back at Rory.
We believe in
It's angry.
positive reinforcement in this party. Okay.
Oh shit. That's a hit. for okay, 6 damage. It swoops down and it just starts pecking at Rory's head. It's like, ow, ow,
Oh,
fuck,
shit.
ow.
No!
It's not even bothering to just like fly away. It's just like this thing's really pissed at him, so it just keeps pecking and just flapping its wings wildly. I got ow! I got him distracted, Snyder. Get him! Ow!
Get down, Mr. President.
All right, this one, after taking a heavy hit from Akisu, just jets out of here. It's having none of it.
Damn, what a
What's
chicken.
their movement? Are they fast?
They have 60 feet of movement, and that's not counting their dash. So that one
Okay.
dashes out and is just gone.
What a bitch.
Probably the smart one of the group. All right, and this one just kind of like swoops over, going after Chibi again. Locked onto the prey. I'm rolling a ton of 3s today.
Damn.
Maybe I should like.
That's a bad luck number.
Well, I'm just like, it's a lot of 3s. It's weird if you get like a few 3s in a row, but like, that's a lot of them today. So that misses. Like it swoops right in, and you just like slips right, like you just kind of like slip right out of the way, and it just swoops back up into the air. Next up, this one, who is going to swoop down at Big Joe.
No, Big Joe.
Oh, and it crit fails. So
Oof.
What?
it just
To the
comes
ground.
barreling in at Big Joe, beak and claws primed, and then Big Joe just like like turns around and just like his wagging happy tail just kind of knocks it to the side and right into the ground
It's
unintentionally.
like playtime for him.
He
Yeah.
chases his tail at the perfect time to dodge the attack.
And you just see this thing prone on the ground. And
Prone?
Snyder, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna pull my pistol and immediately shoot the fucker that's attacking Rory and or
I will say
whoever's currently getting attacked because they're my boys.
I will say that with pointing a pistol in that general direction, are you sure you want to do that?
You're right.
Get a old yeller him.
I'm sorry, Rory, but I'm willing to take this chance.
Rory, I'll save you. Boom.
The fucking just blows his brains out.
I won't
Sorry,
stop
Oh
you,
my
but I will.
God.
I'll let you know that might be a traumatizing D&D experience to allow.
I'll move in with. Whoa. I'm gonna move. Why is it making me a circle?
All these
Tell me
squares.
not-
Make... Oh, did you click on measurements instead?
I shouldn't have. Did I accidentally press a button?
Yeah, it's got. Those are measurements. I'll clear them. I don't know why you're measuring circles.
I can't stop. Token controls. There we go. I'm gonna move in and poke at him with a spear.
There you go.
That's a better idea.
One of these days, someone's going to have to ask Akisu to let them use the tie sword. Or the tie whip.
Oh yeah, I got that, don't I?
Yeah, you don't use them, but like I feel like they'd be good in Snyder's hands. Or Rory or Tilda.
I thought we gave one to.
I think it was the plan, but then it just like it never actually happened.
Ah.
I like the tie sword.
After the fight.
It has purple.
Well, thanks
duckies
for
on it.
reminding me. I'll make sure to remember it when we're done fighting.
Don't I have an advantage?
You know what? I'll give you advantage.
Or wasn't it?
Rory gave you the advantage with the help action. Boom.
I
love
got
Rory.
a 7.
Oh, a 7? Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't think that hits.
You just kind of
Damn,
like
we're rolling like
The
shit
options
today.
were like a 2 and a 5.
you just kind of like swat at it. You're like, get.
Go on, get.
No! Leave him alone!
Unless there's anything else you want to do with your turn.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to try and punch at it.
You know what? You can do that. I forgot you got martial arts now.
Yeah.
Do it up.
Would that still be at advantage?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Or, okay.
Nice.
That's better.
He was like, you know what? Fuck these weapons. I'm fucking going hands.
Because regardless, you're still flanking this thing.
Done.
So that's going to be advantage either way. Yeah, so you just punch a
4.
bird. you just deck a bird.
Leave my kid alone! Ugh.
This is great. That doesn't kill it, but it kind of like backs off for a moment and just like turns. It's like, what the fuck? You gotta
It's
understand,
severely...
it's confused. It's never been punched.
Can Snyder store stuff in his doors?
Huh.
I don't think so.
If he
They're not
can,
rooms.
but the problem is the doors are tied to the general area that you're in. So if you were to store something with Snyder's doors, it would be the same as like it'd be like secretly leaving a suitcase at the airport.
Right.
And it's like, okay, yeah, this is here. I'll pick it up later.
Makes sense.
So So if you
Nah.
wanted to hide things that only Snyder could access, that would be a fantastic use of his Devilfruit abilities.
Interesting.
I actually really like that idea. Like, Snyder might be a better user of the Door fruit than Bluno if you utilize stuff like that.
Damn, got him. I was just thinking, like, how are we gonna carry all these dead birds back? But clearly we can't use it like that because we gotta leave. But now that we know that, we can...
Yeah.
It's planned for the future.
Yeah, that'll be my ruling. And now, if you use it with the ship, it won't work necessarily in that way because it'll be like tied to location.
Yeah, like the coordinates.
Yeah.
But it's not like a bag of holding type situation or like a pocket dimension.
That's what I was thinking, but...
Yeah. It's basically like when he enters the door, he's slipping into another dimension that is like he can see everything that's going on, and then he can just
Yeah.
pop back out.
Right.
So it's like if you leave something in there, then it's just like, okay, it's just like I left it here.
Makes sense.
Ultimately, like if he had an apartment, he'd be the the roommate that hides all his snacks.
Hell yeah, I got the perfect weed stash.
Hey,
Cops will never find it.
Snyder's a doctor. It's medicinal.
Exactly.
All right. So with Snyder's turn done, next up is Floppy Boy. Now, Floppy Boy, it just kind of like gets to its feet, and it's going to start pecking at Akisu's legs.
I just feel a tickle.
That's exactly what you feel with a roll like that. Does a
Damn.
12 hit?
So my AC is 12.
Oh,
Oh, yep. Beats
so
it, beats it.
this tickle stings a little bit.
I'm like, ah, you fucking bitch. Can I kick it?
Your turn
Just
coming
kneels
up.
down and punches the fucking bird in the head. No.
You'll have your opportunity soon enough. But since it's on the ground, it does get up to try to fly away. Seeing that its pecs aren't doing much damage. Because, like, that's just... Actually, let me roll for damage.
Damn,
first.
I was gonna monster stomp its fucking head.
Oh, it actually does 8 damage.
Damn, okay.
And then it
It
tries
rips out your
it
Achilles
tries to
tendon.
get away, but it provokes attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking grapple that bitch and twist its head.
Oh, Jesus.
Depending on the check, I might allow that.
What do you want me to check?
Well, you have to roll to grab. To roll
Yeah.
to hit.
Yeah, so your reaction roll, you're going with a grapple.
How do I roll that?
Make an athletics check or an acrobatics, whichever is better.
I'm going with the athletics.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
God damn it.
It's a contested roll and it got a crit.
Oof.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter. I rolled a 7.
Yeah. So, well, it could have mattered because it could have rolled lower.
Yeah.
True, but
Yeah, you go to try to tackle it, and it's just like, and just starts flapping wildly, and it's just like, how could anyone be expected to grab one of these things?
Who would think of grabbing one other than Big Lady?
Big Joe. It's Big Joe's turn.
The biggest of Joe.
All right. So, Big Joe unleashes a roar. And failed. Nice. And an icy aura starts emanating from Joe. Because remember, he is initially a chill hound.
Mm.
So the creatures... actually, you're technically within 10 feet of him, Tonga.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
I have
gonna have to-
resistance to cold.
And you can also resist. You just need to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Constitution. Detail. Constitution. Save.
Ooh.
Save.
Well, that reduces your movement speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
And
That's-
after doing that, he lunges at the eagle right next to the right of him. And that hits. Let's see what his damages are. It occurs to me that I put the wrong Joe on here.
the wrong Joe.
He ain't
All
no
right.
regular Joe.
Oh yeah, he just jumps up and just rips this thing's head off.
Jesus.
He ain't your average Joe.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is the one that took some damage earlier, and he just like bites right into its neck. And then he just kind of like sits over with it and just starts gnawing at it.
Yeah.
And next up is Tonga.
Okay.
So your movement's reduced by 10 feet, but that's not much.
So how many already? Just 2, 3?
Yeah, there's 2 in. All 3 of those are in range.
Have they all been hit before?
I don't think this one in front of Joe has been hit.
Okay. Let me see. I am going to let me mark these slides. I'm just gonna is this an action or a bonus? How many Eldritch Blasts can I shoot? Is it just one? I think it's one.
What's your level?
4. Oh, okay. I see. 2 beams at 5th.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah, so just
I guess I'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at maybe Rory's being attacked, right? There's one on Snyder. Big Joe's got one. I don't want to hit Rory with an Eldritch Blast.
Right back to the don't point a gun at Rory situation.
So I think I'm going to. I mean, it doesn't miss, right? No, it's a ranged spell attack.
Yes, it's a ranged spell attack.
All right, I think he'll be okay. I'm gonna shoot. Cause I can't like walk over there and
Blast
swing
Rory
a
with it.
sword at him, right? Like, and it's probably better. Yeah, I probably will just walk over and make 2 melee attacks at the bird.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I'll accidentally shoot Rory in the head.
Yeah.
We here at Dungeons and Devilfruits do not condone shooting children.
I
However,
do.
we do find it funny.
That's a 14 for one, and then a 20 for the other.
Both hit.
All right, sick.
Roll for damages.
7 and 8.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so I'm just gonna like walk up. I'm gonna grab it by like the back of its neck. I'm just gonna kind of take my sword and just plunge it through its chest as I drop it to the ground.
Damn, just rips right through it.
I'm like, I got you, lad.
Rory turns to you. Thanks, Tonga. And you just kind of like see like blood kind of like dribble from his head down his face.
Wow.
And next up
Yeah.
is Tilda. Tilda just looks up at the nearest one and just like, yeah, I'm getting tired of this one. And she fires off her gun, dealing 8 damage. Yeah, that one's looking pretty ragged right there. Ah, nice! I hit it! Akisu, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to this guy.
Okay.
And then I will attack with a regular sling bullet. 19 to hit. Does it
Well,
19 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Their AC's 13. It's pretty low.
It better hit.
With a 19.
This?
That one's kind of.
Are you?
At some point.
Can I drink it?
Save a little.
Okay, I got 18 damage.
Oh yeah, you obliterate it.
Holy shit. Jesus
How
Christ.
do you want to do this?
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna take a shot and be like, watch this, guys. Fucking
It
shoot
just
it. And
explodes. in the
yeah,
fire.
it explodes like guts, shit everywhere.
Just a pool
Just
of
take a
feathers.
look back, point gun at bird. Take a look at this shit. Bang.
But you never seen some shit like this. Bonk.
So that one's just done.
All right.
I
Good
deleted the
night,
wrong
boys.
one, but that's okay.
We got fish.
We'll
we
put
got
that one there.
chicken.
Problem solved. And it's Chibi's turn.
Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Lamb, ham, chicken, dog.
You name it.
That hits.
24. I'm going to the one next to me.
Roll for damage.
6.
All right. That one's been hit a few times. So it's just like got like a single HP left.
Oh shit. Fucking headshot.
Next we got Rory, unless you want to do something else with your turn.
Nah, that's it.
Do it, Rory. He fires a shot. Oh. He goes to fire a shot, but he drops his gun and it goes off.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
We clearly need to practice more.
Okay, so the shot goes harmlessly, just off, hitting a crop of boulders. And you just hear Rory like, "Oh shit!"
Rory, you gotta hold on to your gun.
It slipped.
Be better.
You know what? You're right.
Do better.
Gun safety's no joke.
You're gonna give Rory depression. Stop it.
He needs to learn.
No.
Either
I'm
depression
his
or a
teacher.
fetish
He
for
needs to
harsh
learn.
women.
Hey, yo.
This crew requires perfection.
I ain't having no student of mine doing some stupid shit like dropping the gun.
I can have you drop the ball, but drop the gun? Hell no.
This one looks around and just starts flying off. It's just nope. Nope. That one uses the disengage action. And it's Snyder's turn.
Alrighty. How far is 30 feet? There.
Yep.
It can run away. I'll move there. And stab at this one with my spear.
It's a little up in the air, so you'll have to jump for it.
Hold on. In that case, True. Yeah, I'll jump for it.
Fuck yeah.
How do you? Just like acrobatics or athletics,
Whichever's
and
better.
then they're the same.
Hooray for anime
Could
jump
always-
rules, right?
You could always throw your spear.
True, but then I'd have to go find it if I don't.
Yeah, we got to get you like a returning ability on it.
That hits.
Yeah. Woo!
So you just, it was already at 1 HP, so you just jump up. I'll leave this up to you. How do you want to do this? Or you just kind of like catch it on your spear, and then you just have bird on spear.
I kind of like jump above it, or not above it, but like as close as I can, and then just spear it to the ground.
I love it. So you're just like same level and just like wham.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
Bird on spear, ready to cook.
And with that, I'm ending combat. That was great.
Hell yeah.
Ta-da!
I have to calculate XP for that. Damn, that was awesome, Tonga.
Well done there. Got a lot of things to collect now, huh? We go around and start like gathering up all the bodies that are intact.
All right. So everybody, you get 900 XP.
Cool.
Yay.
Woo!
1550 plus 9. We can continue.
Yep.
Question mark?
Yeah. Just someone in the Discord chat just to type in like an hour 42 minutes.
I got you.
That way I
4.
can kind of go from that timestamp and when I'm editing.
Gotcha.
Okay, so XP stuff is handled, figured out. My phone is doing a jig. That's what my phone was going off about. My coworker was sending me who I got for the Secret Santa.
Oh, nice.
Well, I wasn't there when the drawing thing happened, apparently. So, don't you like when that kind of stuff happens, and then the person's like, just puts anything? Cool. Barely know anything about you, and I'm gonna have to go off of anything. Thanks. Very
That's
helpful.
garbage. Like at least write like Pokemon or some shit, you know?
You know, like for mine, I just said geeky or nerdy stuff. Because it's interesting to see what someone's perception of geeky or nerdy is.
Very true.
The last Secret Santa, I got this little dice tin with these little metal dice.
That's nice.
I've been using them through most of our games just because I like them. That aside, what do you do, guys?
Oh, can I? I want to make sure to collect a lot of like their feathers if possible.
Yes, you have a bunch of feathers. Like you
Hell
managed
yeah.
to, like, from the meat, you're able to collect a few days worth of rations. Like I said 2 initially, but we'll go with like 3 days of
Mhm.
rations, just because
Okay.
like that is a lot of bird meat.
Cool. Add 4 ration. And I'll add
Big old bag of feathers.
bag of feathers.
Which, of course, you would have definitely been able to take all the feathers that you wanted because you got to pluck them to get the Unless you want to just skin the birds.
Nah, I'd probably pluck the feathers first, and then we can skin them when we like cook them or whatever.
Yeah, because a lot of people like the crispy skin.
Blanch the bird first.
Yes.
Feathers can be used for many things.
Yeah.
Makes it so the feathers are easier to remove.
I do know that because I have had to do that with the birds that we keep.
I never knew that.
And although one bird, it seems, is beyond you being able to get anything from, because Big Joe's just kind of eating it.
Yeah, that's fine. Deserve.
You got a little snack.
You worked hard for that.
He did.
I will call for the money.
So, there's off in the distance over there. What is that? Like, where's this road lead, Chibi?
It's like a big monolith statue relic.
So cool.
Let's go.
It looks very old.
So everyone just kind of like continues on down. Backpacks filled with feathers, apparently.
Uses pillows.
Yeah, make pillows or something. Feathers are good insulators for cold and heat.
It makes a cloak out of them.
Oh, I might. If Tilda makes somebody a cloak, that might go crazy.
Tilda's just kind of listening to the conversation. I've never worked with feathers in that way, but like I've heard of people who have. It sounds interesting. I'd be willing to try. Maybe if we stop on an island that has like a library, I could find a good book on the subject.
Something to look for then.
I mean, this place is old. They might have old books.
Ooh. I hope if they do have old books, I hope that they're legible. That would be very important. As you're coming up on these ruins, you see that this massive stone structure, some parts of it seem to be just collapsed into rubble. There does appear to be like very deep. The stone is a very kind of a deep black. In like the more entranceway areas, the outer parts are just more like rough and weathered. Now, the entrance seems to be kind of this massive rock. Covered by like this massive rock a little bit. Oh, sorry. And like you just see like these faded glyphs all around it. Oh, what do you guys do? You gonna investigate or?
Yeah, definitely gonna investigate.
Okay.
What time of day is it, by the way?
It's almost midday.
Okay. As we kind of is it like just a structure on the outside and there's no like door in, or is it like there's like a doorway or something?
Well, it has like a doorway shape to it, but like you see like a series of glyphs and like just a little pad paneling thing next to the door.
Okay. Pad paneling. I'm gonna kind of walk up to it, kind of like glow a little bit just to kind of add some more light. I'm just gonna kind of like lean in close to inspect it.
You see a series of glyphs on here. You can't actually make me a history check.
Oh, okay.
See if you can decipher it.
Look, I'm not the smartest lad, but I know a few things about stuff.
Snyder will kind of walk up and take a chance to look at
With
it
an
as well.
18.
Damn, that is exactly the DC too.
Hey.
Snyder has been around and seen a lot of things. Now, this isn't something that you've necessarily seen on the surface world. However, in your upbringing, you do remember certain weird places that had these markings that were old, very, very old. And from what you can remember, after when you were very young, you would like play with these kind of things. This is some kind of a control terminal.
I'm gonna start pressing on.
As you press some of the little runes and glyphs, they start lighting up.
Interesting. I'm gonna kind of look at it. Combination, pattern, maybe.
And Snyder's just kind of like over your shoulder the entire time.
You're just like, oh, interesting.
And I'm just gonna keep like, see if there's any kind of like sequence or like.
Okay,
pattern.
Snyder, you are going to. You can give me a history check. With advantage.
Unnatural 20. Let's go.
Oh,
You've
shit.
seen these kind of glyphs before on the poneglyph on the Sky Islands.
I think I've seen these before.
Oh yeah.
You know, from the sky.
But we're on the ground.
The sky.
But you forget that I'm from the sky and have seen these before.
So, you think this structure fell from the sky?
There's a high possibility.
Interesting.
What is
Or
it?
at least got lost in
What
transfer.
does it mean?
Lost in transfer, like it's a fucking FedEx package.
Listen,
One of those
the
islands.
clouds,
Plane is like, we gotta lighten the load.
This whole
the clouds
tower's
are
gotta go.
mysterious things. We don't know how they work.
That is true. That's such a wise man.
As I'm just sitting there picking my nose, like, shit. A wise man.
Snyder, are you able to use it in some way? Like,
I mean, he's from the sky. I would say he's pretty wise.
give it a try.
Okay. I just kind of take both hands, crack my knuckles, and just
He just starts pressing buttons.
click, 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 poke, 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 poke.
Okay, give me a straight roll. Okay, so 3 of the symbols light up blue. One of them lights up red, and then you just hear a kind of a mechanical dinner.
Well, I know I have 3 of them. I look back at everybody and just like tap my head. I'm figuring it out.
You're so smart, Snyder.
Thank you.
What do we do without you?
I press the same 3 and then just kind of like rub my chin for a second and just press
Here,
the one right in the
You
middle.
need to use your brain power to figure this out. Let me rub your chin for you.
Okay,
You rub your chin.
Snyder, give me another roll.
Let me rub your chin for you. What the hell?
Okay, so it happens again with this one, the one you just selected being red, and you get the familiar boom. She's just rubbing your chin for you as you're.
Don't worry, I got
I just
you.
kind. Huh.
Her fingers like as big as your chin.
Can I make a perception check for the area
Gucci,
around
Gucci,
me?
good.
You know what? Yeah.
Fuck!
You look around and you're just like, damn. You don't see anything remotely helpful, so you just kind of like
Damn,
stare.
This sure is a building.
Yeah. You stare
Guys,
back
did you know there's a
down.
building here?
You stare back down at the paneling, noticing this series of glyphs. Some of them appear to be slightly more faded than others.
Ah, insight. I pressed the same 3 as before, and then I'm gonna make another perception check on the panel.
You can do that or investigation.
Perception's better.
Okay,
I got a +3.
here we go.
That's rough.
I don't have eyes.
I don't have eyes.
Snyder needs glasses.
I realize my eyes have been closed this entire time.
Okay, well,
I've been feeling it in Braille.
A little bit of sand gets kicked up into your eyes.
okay. I'm gonna roll on my end.
Yeah, because I'm just doing so poorly.
And since I investigated it originally, can I help him?
Sure.
Just like, try this one.
What should I roll? History again?
Investigation is its own thing.
Good, because I have a really good investigation. Can I get advantage because we're doing it together?
No, but you only have to find just the one thing.
All right, I didn't find anything.
What's the total?
The total of both of ours, or
No, the total of what you rolled.
oh, I got a 6.
Okay, so you're just kind of, you look at the panel and you just like poke another one, and the familiar, and it's just like, then like Snyder's just kind of like standing there, and so you've had easily 3, actually like 3 or 4 of the buttons that you've proved to not be the last one.
Yes.
So
Can I try to help?
yeah, absolutely. So like,
Yeah, come on, get in on
We're
this.
just all cuddled around this panel.
Here, let me rub your
Pushing
chin for
No
you.
fucking way.
I-
bro. I have a
Sue,
+4 and I got a 7.
so she presses the 3 that were glowing before in the same order, and then she presses another one.
Here, let me try.
Our number one enemy,
My
a
wisdom.
door.
Rory just kind of steps up. It's like, Tonga, I got an idea, and he just like, just starts like whapping his hands on it.
Dun, 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 dun.
You just hear aloud.
Oh, you're a genius.
I'm gonna roll for
Try
this.
turning it on and off again.
Another 3. How did that happen?
This thing is clearly broken.
Rory, no.
But Snyder, amidst all of this, since you've been working directly on it, you have noticed at least 6 things,
The
6
wrong
buttons that don't
numbers.
work. So the DC is now lower for you to get the final one.
You're right. Let's
Amazing.
go. Of course. The
He-
highest fucking roll we've gotten so far.
So you're just like, you just kind of like take a deep breath. Everyone just kind of gives you a little bit of space. Like maybe he's onto something.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yeah, he presses the buttons in sequence, and then you reach for one of the faded glyphs that has yet to be touched.
My
Just
hand's
as-
just shaking.
Sweating. Like,
Sweat from his brow. You press it, and you just hear a boom, and just a rumble as the door starts to open. And it's like it's just like kind of like grating as it like opens. Snyder, you're amazing! You did it!
How can we
I'm a
have
genius!
touched one we didn't touch before?
holy fuck! I didn't even notice that one.
It was hidden under all the other buttons.
It's because I was rubbing his chin for him.
Yeah, honestly, that was the real deciding factor.
He's like Buddha.
It let me concentrate all my brain power from using one hand to using both hands.
Oh shit.
That's brilliant. Snyder is now group genius.
Lead us to the promised land.
The door has opened, and then after you hear just kind of like a stuttered flicker, and then a series of lights in this little tunnel way start filling the area with a soft glow.
Nice. What color is the glow?
Sickly yellow.
Gross. I'm gonna brighten up my blue to kind of offset the yellow.
Now it's
Brilliant.
green. We got green light. Let's go.
It turns into a weird Fallout kind of.
Big iron, big iron. All right. So you guys, do you go inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rory having a hard time containing his excitement.
Oh
We
my
spent, like,
god,
2 minutes
adventure!
with this open, and we're like, we'll just leave it.
Now that we got it open, let's go back.
No. Okay, so as you kind of go in, you see the facility has a very stark contrast to the exterior. As you go in, you notice that the walls are made of a smooth, dark metal.
Ooh.
And like as you go further in, you see like the occasional flicker of these long dormant lights that just kind of line the entire like these little creases at the corners of each of the room. The hallway that just kind of go on straight through. And you see a room up ahead.
A room.
Upon entering this area, you're just kind of you see just a vast hall of that, and you hear a loud hum of with faintly residual energy just kind of like buzzing through the walls, and like you can almost kind of feel it. You see engraved panels depicting star charts, ancient sea maps, and diagrams of strange machinery that you can't really identify. And you just hear like echoing sound of dripping water from like some of the extending hallways on either side of you and in front. Now let me just put forth a little map here.
Oh, we have a map.
Yes.
Whoa! We've been on the ocean for 14 years.
Damn, what is this? A damn labyrinth?
It
Oh,
seems like a labyrinth.
laboratory.
And like as just you
Yeah,
see
what are
like
we
this wide space with like more little panels, kind of like what you had seen outside. I mean, like these little screens in front of them.
Okay. So I imagine we're in this like center star room.
Yes.
Okay, cool. This would
And
have been a great time for like the fog of war or whatever.
yeah, that was my bad. My
Yeah,
wife
that's
was
fine.
commandeering the computer for church this morning, so I didn't set up the more stuff for the map.
All good.
Yeah, I'll blame you because I didn't manage my time correctly. Anyway. Okay, so
Who keeps shrinking me?
I was trying to fix it.
that's
I keep
hilarious.
fixing it and it just goes.
You see little signs over some of the hallways leading off, where there's like some little bit more swingy kind of doorways.
Hmm.
All of them in the same indecipherable language that you saw at the front entrance. And as you guys are just kind of like standing there in kind of awe of the place, you hear like little click clack click clack click clack. As you
Okay.
turn, you just see this small little robot. Just
Oh,
Bing!
A robot?
I'm gonna kind of look at it.
You are a robot.
I'm gonna look at it. And look at Snyder. And look back at it. Hello.
Hi.
it just kind of like turns in your direction and click 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 click. And upon closer inspection, you see that this robot has just like, you know, the very stereotypical robot-y appearance. It's got the little wide foot legs, a very blocky body, simple robotic arms with just little hands that seem to have like little compartments that where things could possibly pop out.
Hmm.
A red eye
Now-
and a blue eye and little antennas. with a little
Are
spinny thing on
robots
top.
something that like we would have seen before, or is this like completely new to someone like Tonga?
You know what? Give me a history check for Tonga.
Yeah.
Because like the North Blue has a higher tech level than most of the world, but as far as Tonga
Six.
goes, like he's never seen a robot before.
Okay.
You would have heard of something like this, but like never seen it.
I'm kind of like tilt my head at it as I inspect it. How tall is it?
You know, this thing's about 3.5 feet tall.
I'm gonna kind of look at the rest of the group as I kind of step forward a little bit. I'm gonna kind of like crouch down and like show my hands. I'm just kind of like
You let him sniff your hand like you think it's
like so that I'm not like armed or anything. I'm gonna like open my jacket so you can see my waist and my weapons at the hip or whatever.
Display that you're of no threat.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of like crouch down on one knee to kind of get like eye level with it. I'm just gonna be like, "Hello, do you speak?"
Hello. Do
Ah,
you
Scrim.
have a task?
Tin Man, what are you?
I am Small Guardian.
What are you guarding?
We guard facility from outsiders, and we also run basic maintenance and repairs.
So this is a facility. What's its purpose?
And it just kind of like you see like a quick blinking in its eyes, and then just like it kind of like fades real quick. Purpose is to fix. Do you have task?
Yeah, I would say we have a task. Kind of look at the rest of the group. We also like to fix things. We're looking to fix our home.
Fix home. Correct?
Kind of look to the rest of us. Kind of give it a nod.
Directive confirmed. And it sputters off and just starts like running off to something to repair.
Okay.
What do you think its home is?
Well, it's this place, I imagine.
We should follow it.
I agree.
Try and see if there are any others to try and give us a tour of the area.
I mean, it doesn't seem hostile, at least, right? It says the guardian and didn't see us as a threat. So.
Can I run up and carry him?
What did you say?
I want to run up and try to carry him.
I shouldn't try to touch him.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Like I touched a widow robot.
Okay, so you run up and you pick up the little robot. It's like, put me down.
You don't
Must
like
complete
hugs?
task.
Take a break.
Oh. New order received.
Oh.
Okay. And it just kind of like shuts down for a bit.
I'll bring it over. Like, it's like filling my arms and swaddle over. Look what I got.
He fell asleep.
Just kind of look at him. What happened to him?
He's taking a break. I told him to do it.
Gonna kind of like crouch down again. I'm gonna like tap his forehead, see if he wakes up.
His eyes light up again. Task complete.
I have a new task for you.
Awaiting orders.
Give us a tour of the facility.
Tour. Cannot accommodate. Contacting caretaker.
Caretaker.
And his eyes just blink in rapid succession.
New order. Do not contact caretaker.
Too late.
It actually is. Too late.
Fuck.
Tonga, what did you do?
He's getting his manager, I guess.
Why would you do this?
I just wanted to see what was going on.
I just wanted
Now he
to
won't
know.
be my friend anymore.
I wanted a tour, man. This place is cool.
And as you guys kind of like stand there for a moment, you see another small guardian just kind of puttering around as it turns a corner and goes into another room. And then like in the main doors leading further into the facility, they kind of open and reveal another robot. This one much larger.
Oh. I kind of like stand back up, turn to face it. Hello.
Hello. He says, it's not often that we get visitors. Now, this robot is about 5 feet tall. It has kind of a blue and white kind of pattern to it, and very rounded features. Much more humanoid than the previous one, with kind of a blue glow coming from a spot in its chest.
Okay.
Iron
Are you-
Man?
The caretaker?
Iron Man.
I am the caretaker.
Ah. So you're the manager of these little guardians?
That is correct.
What is this place for?
This is a place of research and records.
Researching what?
You just see kind of like a small flicker in his chest. It's like, hello, welcome to the facility. We don't get much visitors. I am the caretaker.
Ah, something's wrong.
Interesting.
Oh, is something wrong? I must notify the guardians right away.
No.
No, nothing's wrong.
No, nothing's wrong. I just kind of nudge or kind of turn to everybody and it's like, did he just skip?
Something seems like there's a certain amount of dialogue off.
Can I have one of your robots?
No.
No.
Can you
Why
show
not?
us the facility?
Of course. I will gladly show the facility. It's not often that we get visitors.
We seek knowledge and assistance.
Ah, then you'll want to see the data chamber.
Yes!
Data chamber.
I do want to see the data chamber. You're so right.
Data chamber.
So, right this way. And then he just starts puttering off through the doors he just came through.
Well, looks like we're getting the tour, boys.
Follow him.
And you go through the swinging doors and you just see various spots throughout the facility that seem to be cracked in the ceiling and dripping water. As you pass through one of the halls, you see that one of the part of the hallway has actually been completely collapsed under rubble. And then he pushes the doors in front of you open. This is the data chamber. And you just see at the far edge of this room, it's just filled with strange crystalline devices that they kind of have like a soft white glow to them, and they're kind of semi-translucent. And there's just like rows of them, kind of like the rows you see at a grocery store or a library. This is where data is stored.
How do we access it?
He just kind of sputters for a moment as you say that. It's like, this is the data chamber. This is where we keep the data, and this is where it is stored. And then he approaches one of the things. Would you like to access?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
So he goes up to one of the things and presses like a little button. And as you go to kind of view some of a little hologram pops up, displaying a blueprint. The hologram appears to be some kind of lighthouse.
Interesting.
This is the Eternal Lighthouse, a towering structure designed to project light for miles, capable of cutting through even the densest of fogs and storms. The mechanisms used are made of rare materials, from the depths of the Grand Line. It will never falter and never be without light.
What keeps it going?
And just like you just see him just sputter for a moment. It's like, this is the eternal lighthouse.
Mm.
And then he kind of like goes through this spiel again. Its power, it uses a rare mineral from the depths of the Grand Line.
What is the mineral?
Sea prism stone.
Mm.
Right.
And it's just like, he just starts poking around with it. And then you just see like a more detailed version of it that like kind of like gives you all the, like, you can see like various numbers and things in the record.
Mm.
And like, you can kind of like tell how things go together.
Where is this lighthouse? In proximity to the facility.
It is yet to be built.
Oh. This is the schematic for now.
There are many schematics
How
and
long?
blueprints.
How long
Would you
has the facility been?
How long?
How many days or years?
He just like kind of looks up. You see like a little flutter of light in his eyes, back and forth, blinking. I don't know.
You've unlocked existential dread.
Do you possibly have a record of when the doors were last opened to the facility?
Ah, yes. The records. We will go to the data chamber.
We're in the data chamber.
Oh, he kind of looks at you. Right you are.
When was last guest?
And then and like brings you over to another terminal and starts accessing it. And after a couple minutes of like going through the records, the last guess was approximately 750 years ago.
Oh, okay. All right.
Interesting.
Is there anything
Do
else
we
I can
know-
assist with?
Do we know where this guest went?
700 years ago?
Well, you never know. He could be dead in the facility, or he could have left and then died.
I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah. Did the guests leave? Like,
I don't remember.
interesting.
Did Dr. Korsak leave?
Dr. Korsak. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Who's Dr. Corsac?
Can I do a history check?
Yeah,
Yeah, does that name sound familiar to anyone?
you can make history checks.
Yeah.
I just noticed that Sydney, did you just join our chat for the D&D campaign?
A bunch of nerds.
Oh,
I can't even be mad.
I was going to initially when I got in, but I decided to just kind of wait in a minute, just listen to you guys talking.
It has been a while since I've run a game with you in it.
Yes.
For context, everybody, Sydney's the person that played the Australian dude that got isekai'd into the Forgotten Realms.
Classic.
Sam remembers you played in that campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, cooking for everyone, giving them hot sauce. Wrestling gators.
Wrestling gators.
Yeah, you got that snake that I tried to eat.
Rest in peace,
Snake.
Sheila. You'll be
Oh yeah,
missed.
I forgot.
Evidently,
I'll
Sheila
probably just
wasn't missed
listen in.
very much.
All right.
Okay, so did you guys make your checks? I wasn't looking at the chat thing.
Yes.
There you go. Now,
Oh,
I had an
the
11.
history.
I have a 13.
I
Yeah.
did not.
y'all look at each other, and it's just like, Dr. Corsac. Never heard of him.
I got a 17.
Still the same.
Oh, damn.
You gotta understand, this is ancient.
Yeah, yeah. Long before any of our times.
Sure, but I thought my time as a knight, I could have heard it at least in passing.
Yeah, maybe.
Who is your supervisor?
And just kind of like, just a little doodle. I am the supervisor.
Is there anyone above you?
There's only one, but we don't wake him.
What's his name?
The Destroyer.
Is he located in the facility?
Oh yes, but we do not wake him.
I can see why you don't wake him.
We would
I
never
would-
want to wake him.
We would like to do everything in our power to prevent waking him.
Where is he so we can avoid him?
His chambers are extremely secure and are not to be touched.
Good to know.
Maybe we should leave.
Hold on.
This
Like,
is
I wanna turn to the
science.
caretaker. What? How do I ask this? What services can the facility provide us?
Well, this facility provides many services.
Like?
Research and development.
Oh,
Is this more of a weapons research facility or
Yeah.
a architectural research facility?
Architectural research. Wonderful idea. And he just like
Oh.
marches off to another terminal.
Oh God, no.
oh God, he's got the stupid.
Well, wait. If that's a surprise, then the thinking of the lighthouse and it's using sea prism to project light,
Mhm.
that's just a devil fruit canceling beam.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Holy shit, I didn't think about that.
Oh
Yeah.
a beam of anti devil fruit power.
Like that's what
Fuck.
I just think of it.
Okay, hold on. I have another question. I want to turn to the caretaker after looking at everybody. Does the facility have like a warehouse or like a storage?
Storage. Yes, well, we store the power source in the energy room.
Is there anything else that's stored in there?
Has anything of research been made and stored in the facility?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not for... And it's just like... I don't remember.
Because I'm thinking, right? If they were planning to make this thing, then they must have the materials here for it, which means they must have a fuck ton of sea prism stone.
Only powered off one though.
Yeah,
Is
my-
there
my
any
contribution's not
sea
enough.
prism stone located in the facility?
Checking inventories. And just like his eyes do the little flicker thing again. Currently, there is no sea prism stone in the facility. Our power
Are
source.
you lying to us?
I would never lie.
I don't think he's capable of lying. He's a robot.
Isn't that like Asimov, one of like Asimov's first law?
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, hold up. I'm perfectly capable of lying. I just choose not to.
I'm a very trustworthy robot.
Are
Can
happy
you
now?
give us a log of the inventory?
He just like kind of like goes over to the side. Yeah, we have plenty of stuff here, and he just like kind of like goes over some of the stuff in the logs, and you see symbols that seem to represent crystal-like energy sources, crates filled with tech, glass cylinders, and little bits of machinery. A lot of stuff that's just like kind of hard to identify.
Would you be able to tell us the language that this is? We're having a hard time like understanding it.
Fuck, I don't know the name. I don't know. I actually don't know what the language for the Void Century stuff is called.
I can look
Make,
it up.
make something up.
Okay, yeah, sure. So it's the this is the Newtonian language, I guess. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, actually, we'll go with Pluton. This is the Plutonian language. See, we have records
We should
of.
go to the inventory. Take some stuff.
And then he's just kind of like going through things. Chibi, make a perception check.
I think we should rob this facility.
Ooh.
Yikes.
You're just kind of fixated on the terminal that he's working on.
Can I try to like sneak out of here and explore?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Good call. Oh, okay. So I want to turn to the caretaker, kind of like get his attention as Chibi like sneaks away, and I want to ask him, do you have any research on Devilfruit here?
Oh yes, indeed. The Elec Nomi runs the facility.
Oh, you have Devilfruits in the facility.
The Devilfruit runs the facility.
Yes.
Are there others?
There are no others, but the Elec Nomi powers the entire facility.
How did it get here?
It was brought here. Back in... I forget. When was it brought here?
Are we supposed to know what the Elec fruit is?
It's an electric fruit, apparently, or something. It powers the whole facility. Which means we can probably get it.
He's gonna loot the facility.
I mean, there's someone probably with the devil fruit, so it's probably like a person or something.
You Christopher Columbus ass.
Is that the destroyer?
Oh, no. The destroyer rests solely in his chambers. The Elec Nomi resides in the core.
So no one has eaten this devil fruit?
Oh, no. To eat
How
it would
did
be to
you-
deprive the facility of its power source.
How did you gain the power of this devil fruit without having someone eat it?
This is good. This is good knowledge. Good question.
He just kind of like you see the little blinking in the eyes, like the researchers understood how that worked. I just care for the facility.
Are the researchers here?
Oh no, they died a long time ago.
Can you provide a copy of this research?
Oh sure, it's right here in the records. And you
That's
just
How
huge.
long ago did they die?
he just kind of like looks down and kind of like gives you like what seems to be like, even though he has a rather expressionless face, just kind of like a somber look to him, where he's just,
Hmm.
they died a long time ago.
So you don't know how long?
Before the last guest.
When was the last guest?
750 years.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part.
For Tonga, he does pull up an entire thing with the data. Unfortunately,
Nice.
it's in the language.
Can you translate this?
I'm gonna let you know that if he translates that data, you'll be there for a while. Like you know how academics like to write in academic speak.
Yeah. So it's more than just it being a different language. There's like full parts that don't even make sense. Like,
Yeah, so it's like you get it translated, but it's all written in nerd.
I gotcha. Fuck.
Like
Alright.
I'm sure, like if you sat down with like a research paper, you could probably figure out stuff from it. But it really is just like you'd really have to sit down with it.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll still take it.
And
Just
he,
kind of like put it in my bag for now.
Yeah, so he just like he gives you a printout.
Thank you, caretaker.
I mean, can he read aloud what it says?
It just goes on an entire tirade of just long, complex jargon.
And you
I mean-
teach me the mechanics of Devilfruit infusion. Upgrade my class 3 or 4 levels.
You seem very interested in the Nomi that powers the facility. Would you like to see the core?
Absolutely.
That sounds like a splendid idea.
We're going on a trip.
But the first
To see what powers this shit.
cruising up down Main Street, going to see the power core.
All right. Meanwhile, while you guys are having that conversation, getting ready to go to the power core, Chibi, what are you doing?
I've like tried to sneak out of the room and go to the next room.
Oh, yeah, you sneak out, no problem.
So what do I see?
Well, that depends on which room you're going to.
Just like the closest one that we have.
Actually, put your token on the map. That'll make it a lot easier.
Is that my beer with the
Is
middle
this like a
dude?
closet?
That area is actually collapsed. I should have scribbled it. That's my bad. So that's a little collapsed area.
So I'll go into here.
Okay, so you sneak out of the room and you pass one of the little guardian bots on your way through. And as you do, just you hear a hello. And then you kind of like take a turn. At this little junction before heading into that room, you do see like a little signs on over both doors. The door to the left seems to be like locked up very tightly and has like a little security panel on the side, much like what you saw at the front of the facility.
That's the destroyer.
And the one to the right of you, which is the room that you were going into, appears to be some kind of it's not locked, so you just kind of like walk right in. And as you go in, you see like a series of beds and like a little side door. It seems to be some kind of a rest in common room area.
I'll check the side door.
Find a bathroom.
That's
Oh.
weird.
They're robots. Why do they have a bathroom? Because there were people here at some point,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Researchers.
There's toilet paper still in the bathroom. Just very old, aged, and decrepit toilet paper.
It's like dry rotted clothes, but toilet paper.
Damn, it's like the one ply, like
Ghostly white. Just oh fuck! I don't want to wipe my
you can
ass with
see
that.
through it. Like
It turns to dust. Okay, so you cross the hall and enter through another doorway. And you find yourself in what appears to be some kind of a tightly knit kitchen.
Can I check how old the food is?
Oh, absolutely. So, like,
So
you
that
go
means
through
there's
some of the cupboards, and you just, like, you see, like, cans and boxes and things. And then there's just, like, some just really dried up ashy spots. Like you open what seems to be a fridge, and it's just liquefied, putrid. I'm gonna have you
Does
make
any of the can? Sorry.
for like if you open the fridge, that's like you're gonna have to make a Constitution check for that one.
All right.
But the all the dry stuff appears to be just powder at this point.
17.
Okay, you open the fridge and smell like the most putrid, rancid thing you've ever smelled, and you feel like you're going to throw up. Like it kind of like reaches up to the like mid part of your throat, and you just kind of like shut the door and force it down. It's like,
Can I check to see if the cans have any dates on them for expirations?
Yeah, you look at the cans, and they don't appear to have expiration dates, but from what you can gather, they probably never intended for it to be over 700 years old.
oof.
All right, I'll go over here.
Yeah, you come across a couple more of these little guys running around the facility. To the left of you, you find a area that seems to be kind of collapsed again, which I'll have to mark that on. And it's like got some rubble and water in there, but like going into this room that you're entering right now, you see a big tubular structure up at the in the big steppy part of the room.
Big steppy.
I'm looking at the map and I'm just like, okay, how am I describing this?
I mean, I got what you're saying. Does it look like it could be the power core?
Yeah, you see in the center, you see like this. Damn, I have to find the Devilfruit description. But you just see a yellow fruit with like very sharp electrical kind of shapes to it, and little lightning bolt stuff kind of like all crusting the outer layer of it, and just these two little prongs just plugged into it as energy seems to flow from it.
I want to try to investigate the mechanism, but I don't want to like ruin it by touching it and stuff.
All right, give me an investigation check.
Nine.
The best you can tell, this thing's acting like a battery.
Alright, I'll go back. Can I get into these two rooms?
Yes. The way this map works is kind of... Yeah, so you go into those and you just kind of find like a series of boxes and crates. As well as some loose paneling on the walls.
Are these areas collapsed?
I believe that's the fruit you're trying to describe, right, Orion?
Let me see here.
Oh, it's colorful.
Ooh. So that's the exact room that we're heading to right now. Huh.
I actually have to open that up in a different thing because if it'll ruin my recording if I don't. Oh, wait a minute. I got my phone. I don't need to do it in a weird way.
Woohoo!
Alright. Thank you, Discord. You made everything easier.
Okay, so Chibi found the power.
I'm not sure if that's the Elec Nomi or the whatever the lightning fruit is that
That is an L's fruit.
yeah, it's similar to an L's fruit, but it's not the same fruit.
All right.
Interesting. Chibi should eat it.
This one's more like a pineapple
Cool.
in appearance. All right. That's good. All right. So, oh, what was what were you looking at, Chibi?
I would say, are these two rooms here?
You find a
What color is it?
It's yellow.
the yellow.
She's not. We're not there. We don't know.
But
Yeah, true. You wouldn't know.
we'll cut back to you guys kind of entering that room since you got questions about that. Because by this point you would have gotten in there.
Mm-hmm. So we like meet Chibi as she like is in there checking it out.
You kind of like see Chibi
No,
just
I'm
kind of
up
discreetly
there.
walking out of the room as you guys enter.
Oh, okay.
She's like, okay,
Anything interesting in there?
I'm gonna put Akisu's token on.
I picture her just like re-merging with the group.
She could.
I'm not.
Anyway, as you guys enter the room, just like Chibi before you, you see that there's this big cylinder with all these little wires and like a little control panel below it, a stack of these what appear to be almost like servers or whatever. You're not entirely sure, but like little monitors with various levels going up and down, and it seems to be kind of like a running the entire facility and delegating where the power goes. And in the center of all of this, inside the glass casing, you see the yellow, spiky, pineapple-ish shaped Elec Nomi with its electrical little designs all across its surface, with these two little nodes plugged into it.
So, question. This would be the first time Tonga is seeing like a devil fruit not being like used by someone, right?
Yes.
So I imagine I'd be like immediately like eyes locked. I'm like looking at it like crazy. Like I turn to the caretaker and I go, "This is your generator."
Indeed. It has run the facility for 856 years.
And if it were to be removed, what would happen?
The entire facility would shut down, lose its power, and the destroyer would be released.
Interesting.
Maybe we don't remove it.
Tonga.
Maybe we do remove it.
No.
We do not need an enemy called the Destroyer
Well, hold on
coming
now.
after us.
What?
Come back if we have to.
I'm loving the back and
I'm
forth
gonna,
on this.
I'm gonna pull out like a little like journal, and I'm like sketching the devil fruit. I'm like writing down notes about like what seems to be like its powers and stuff.
Tonga, have you ever encountered? I don't know if your character would have encountered it yet, but the Devilfruit Encyclopedia.
I think I would have heard of it, but I don't. I know I probably would have tried to get one.
This would be one that you wouldn't find.
Mhm.
Mostly because devil fruits that are not in circulation tend to not make it in.
Right.
And the fact that it's been powering for over 850
Yeah, I
years,
imagine this one hasn't been.
This is before the Void Centuries, so like out of meta,
Mhm.
it would be like during Joy Boy and
Mhm.
before everything.
Yeah.
The events of One Piece and the war and everything.
Okay, so as I take my notes,
What if I just take a bite?
You would.
I think you have to consume all of it.
Actually, you don't.
Oh no!
No, as soon as you take like a nibble or a bite, you get the powers.
Okay. Question.
Anybody who bites after, they just get a nasty tasting fruit.
Yeah, I mean,
can you
so is the
cut
first
off
person
a
that takes
piece
a
of
bite,
it, or-
but like at least they get something for it.
But doesn't it lose its power after you like eat it?
Yes.
So like the facility would die anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
In this case, upon closer inspection of the fruit, you notice that the little nodules on it don't actually pierce the skin of the fruit.
Hmm. They're kind of like electrodes.
Exactly.
Ah, okay.
Just kind of stuck on.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would imagine that Tonga definitely having a field day with just the thought of using devil fruit for something other than...
Yeah, like this would be like, I've never even thought that you could use it like this.
I'm just thinking, if you could synthesize like an object with the fruit's power, do like the good old Indiana Jones swap with the object you synthesized and then the fruit, we would then have the fruit and then an object still powering the facility.
So hold on. I'm gonna turn to the caretaker as Snyder says this. I'm gonna be like, can the facility create a replacement?
That is a good question. I suppose if it were to be replaced, it would have to be replaced by an equal or greater power source.
This great facility could come up with something like that, I imagine.
Perhaps back when there were still researchers.
Okay, so here's what. Alright. Above table, here's what I'm thinking. The facility's not really doing anything. Other than whatever this destroyer is. So I think we should find out as much as we can about the destroyer, if it's even still like existing inside or whatever.
Capable of function.
What if it's just like a sea king, or like it was a person that like died or something, you know?
But like
Exactly. So we just take the fruit.
Well, not yet. We should find out about the destroyer first. But I definitely
see
think we
if
should
it
take
like
this fruit.
is of threat or not.
Yeah.
Or like
You can take them.
a possible source of power depending on what's powering it.
What can you tell us about the destroyer? Is it a humanoid? Is it a creature?
The destroyer is my brother.
Your brother?
So it's a robot.
Yes.
What keeps him powered?
He has the same kind of power source as myself. And he just kind of like opens up his chest and you see just kind of a glowing ball. and then it sputters for a second. Oh. Hello. Oh, never mind me. And he just kind of like shuts his chest. How embarrassing. It appears I have exposed myself.
Hmm.
You are forgiven.
You looking kind of thick.
Damn, that energy dummy thick, bro.
I'm gonna whisper to Tonga, that's how we kill the destroyer.
I kind of give her like a recognized nod.
Ooh, plotting.
Can you tell me more about your power core? Who made you? What are you?
I don't remember.
Of course you don't.
Oh, do be careful. This facility is a bit temperamental these days. But we
Temperamental.
appreciate you being a guest. Welcome.
Are we prying too much? Are we gonna piss them off? Okay. Can you show us where the destroyer is being contained?
That I cannot.
Can you show us the other rooms? All of them except that one.
Yes. Let us go.
Try out my elimination. So whichever door he doesn't show us, this will be.
Okay, we make an obvious note of this room. And we come back.
All right, so you end up finding yourself in the room you started in.
Mm.
Chibi's just looking around.
I wonder what's over here.
And as you guys kind of like go throughout the facility, you find more little rooms, like some for like storage, and like there's not too many rooms, and there's a bunch of them that are still just kind of under rubble.
Mm-hmm.
As you see, like these little guardian bots trying to repair things.
Captain, hear me out. If this destroyer is such a threat, what if we, hypothetically, the facility shuts down, maybe we cave in a few tunnels, who's to say it dies in here anyway?
Yes.
We do everyone a favor. Released doesn't mean released outside, just released within the facility, right?
Yes.
Who's to say it doesn't get out, though? Who's
Here's
to
what
say
we
it isn't
do.
powerful enough to
Here's-
break through the
Here's what
rubble?
we do. All right,
If he's just like this guy.
we collapse, like we have an idea of where he's
How
at.
close
right?
are you guys to the caretaker as you're having this conversation?
I probably like 20 feet, but we're whispering. Like,
All right.
we're not like having
like,
an
on the
open
other side of the
conversation
room.
about like his like assassination. Like, right.
I had to ask. And you just like see the caretaker over here with Snyder and
Yeah.
Rory, and it's like, and this is the conference room.
Yeah,
Where
like I imagine I like pull Akisu away a little bit and just kind of like we turn our backs to him too. So like,
Listen, all right. Here's the plan. We have an idea of where he's at, right?
or we will soon enough. Yeah.
So we go ahead and like when the caretaker's not looking, of course, we'll collapse the tunnel in front of it, right?
Mm.
And then we make a mad dash for that Devilfruit, and we take it and we just book it out of here.
What about me? What the fuck?
I'm gonna
We're just theory crafting.
I'm
We're not
gonna
putting anything
leave
in
Rory
motion
with the
yet.
caretaker and be like, okay, buddy, I'm gonna talk to Tonga and the captain real quick.
Enter Tonga.
All right, so you come into the conversation, and I'm obviously like, look, guys, biggest thing for me, I want this devil fruit. Okay, like, as far as I can tell, this facility is just kind of sitting here. You know, they're not really doing anything. We should see the storage, see if there's anything we should take or can take from it, right? And maybe we don't piss them off in the process. They show us everything except the containment. Where the core is now.
What if we take the core and then we're just shut in here forever?
He makes a good point, actually.
Have we thought about that yet?
We have not. You're right. That's fair.
Because if we take that, why wouldn't the door stay open if it's being powered?
I don't imagine it would close immediately, right? I'm not I don't know technology. Maybe someone like you, but there would be some buffer time.
That's oh, wrong one. So
maybe we have
from
TV.
Core to exit. That's like 65 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, with an action or movement dash, all of us can make that. I imagine. Maybe not.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, I feel like we could take this guy.
It's
so risky. Like spending more time with the caretaker. What is he? What's he looking like? Like, I mean, does he seem like well armored?
Because like,
does he any weapons?
Even if he's just saying it's like him, he could be saying, "Oh, it's just another robot."
Yeah,
just another robot. It could be someone that's heavily armored, advanced weaponry, and could TPK us. No problem.
That is very true.
Because this destroyer sounds very like big boss material.
We haven't heard anything but a name, right? Like, and that they're scared of it. But these people are 700 years old.
True, there is that aspect. The destroyer could be very different then than now.
Yeah.
In terms.
He could be dead.
Yeah, that's what I want to find out.
We should at least have one person with the caretaker at all times, so
Agreed.
We can keep it at least mildly distracted while a group of 2 or wherever the fuck Chibi went
back
and just scout the destroyer himself.
Hold on, I have a question for the DM here.
All right.
The effective charm person. They if they already kind of regard you as friendly, would it just like open them up more to telling you things as well? Because I wonder if this is a case of construct. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because I also wonder if it's the case of like in his programming he literally can't tell us, or he just won't. Like,
it's hard to tell with him.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like Tonga will probably be a little bit like, oh well, he says he can't tell us. There must be like some kind of reason other than like he's lying or something. Like, I don't understand technology that well, so maybe there's like a what, Where is she?
Where the fuck is she?
Oh, she's like way over there.
You hear from the front entrance, "Hey, are you guys alive in there?" And it said, and you just hear like the clomping feet of Big Joe alongside Tilda.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they were with us.
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, just had to make sure.
But just to check that we were all on the same page, we are thinking about taking this double fruit, right?
I'm thinking about taking it.
We're at least considering it an option.
I want to
It
take
is an option, but I would like to try and rule out every
Absolutely.
Captain's
way
orders
of
were taken.
not getting us locked in here and dying.
I agree. Getting us out and surviving is top priority. Getting us power next.
I do
Let's
have
see
to
what the
start
character-
getting ready for work soon, so maybe we should plan next session.
I
Yeah,
think that's a
I mean,
good
that's fair.
idea because, like, you guys clearly, like, you know what you want to do, but how you want to do it.
And now you get to find out how to fix this.
You also got to kind of think of, like, okay, maybe, like, after you get it, who gets it? Or do you sell it? Like, what do you do with it?
Tonga is definitely doing research on it. But, I mean, shit, dude, I think it kind of blends with Chibi's abilities really well already.
He's gonna be very mad if you take this.
Chibi should be part of the group discussion.
Get in here, Chibi.
You shouldn't do this without talking to me first.
I would imagine
We won't
Chibi
put
kinda, like,
anything in
enters the room
motion.
after searching that area, and then just like she, like, oh, you see everyone just kind of huddled.
You already know, like, I'm plotting.
I'm like, I just leave. I just fucking...
You just
You like make eye contact.
I steal my shit, then I leave, and then leave again.
You steal your shit and leave.
Oh my god.
You guys are like straight here. You do the plan without me, and then you get out onto the island. You're like, where's the ship?
The damn rabbit left us. Gordy is like still on the beach. She's just like, yeah, she left, bro.
Yeah, she said she had to do some maintenance or some shit.
I just tell him, I'm like, oh, they died. We gotta go.
Now Chibi's the captain of the Blackbird
Oh
Pirates.
shit.
Or should I
I'm
say the
hiding a
Rabbit
robot
Foot
on-
Pirates?
Changes the name and everything.
Complete rebranding. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, I like this idea though. I don't really want to fight a bunch of robots and stuff if we can help it, but
I want to fight robots.
at the very least, I want to loot the inventory.
All right. This is fun. I like it.
All right, I haven't stood up in 4 hours. I gotta pee because that is a
Alright.
good starting point.
I'd say so too. And for anyone who's been listening with us, and I know my brother's been listening to our stuff, thanks for joining us for One Piece D&D Dungeons and Devilfruits. We look forward to catching up with you guys next time.
In the comments, tell everyone they're doing an awful job by trying
Tell
to...
us how sick it
Ah,
would be.
give
if we
us
got this
ideas.
Devilfruit.
Who should get the devil fruit? That's what I
Yeah.
Below.
I want to eat it.
want. What if we gave it to Darius?
Who? No,
What if we give it to Rory?
he's too young.
Rory.
Fucking Pikachu ass.
He's just a boy.
A boy with electric powers. Come
Turn on
on.
Static Shock.
Rory is Static Shock. Confirmed. This was his superhero origin story. All right. We'll catch y'all next week.
Later, later.
Thanks for joining us on this wild D&D adventure. We hope you had as much fun as we did, and if you're itching for more One Piece D&D or Nerd Militia chaos, make sure to hit up our YouTube channel for all the latest shenanigans. Stay connected with us on Twitter at TheNerdMilitia0 for all the spicy updates, and if you're feeling generous or just want to keep us caffeinated, swing by our Linktree and Patreon. Your support keeps the madness going. Until next time, adventurers, stay nerdy, stay awesome.